Good.
Hey, Rita, you okay? Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Hey, how are you?
How are you, man? How are you again? I saw you. I was trying to get a snap of you when you was walking in, so I was trying to get you dirty. How are you?
I'm very
Love
good.
the hair, by the way. It's lovely. Big man, right? Good to see you again. Oh yeah. Every single one of these traders are trading 7 figures, right? They're making millions, bro. So we're about to get started. I'm about to do a little bit of a welcome speech. This is an interesting end of year event. We just come back off the back of the mastermind, which was phenomenal. We were setting some massive goals, and quite a lot of people that were at the mastermind are here today as well. This is going to be super cool. But what I love about this today, after meeting so many individuals they're flown in from all parts of the world, right? But there's a real nice blend of people that are familiar. They've been to these events year after year after year, leveled up. And there's also a blend of people like they're here for the first time, like they don't know anyone, but yet they're still getting involved. They're still, shaking hands, building networks. That's what it's really about. Like, you're surrounded by people that are so serious about wanting to succeed. They now get to leverage that. So super excited for today. It's going to be a big one. I feel like I was born to be in this position now, having never planned to do it. It's so weird. Being such an introvert at preference, I would choose to, I have no FOMO. I could have 10 of my friends going, we're going out there, I'm like, good luck. And even if they told me, like, do you know what, you missed out on the best night, I'll be like, I'll be excited to have the conversation and feel zero. It's like, can you be comfortable in your own skin when no one else is watching and still be brave enough and courageous enough to go after your goals? Or do you need to tell everyone what you're doing? Mastermind into end of year event, that's what I'm talking about. All of you who are at the mastermind are going to help me today. Yeah, because you've got that energy.
Yeah, we will.
We're doing a whole segment, did he not say?
Comfort zone, right?
Everyone's energy is a little bit died down. Like, once we come in our no guys, come on, let's go.
Yeah, when you have high performance people, it rubs off on you in a positive way.
Because even when I was watching you there, I was like,
yeah, of course, yeah.
I wanted to be there.
But maybe you needed that. Maybe you needed that to, like, for the level that you're going to get to next year will be like on a completely different level.
No, definitely.
It's like you're right there to do it,
Sometimes it's not the year you want, it's the year you need it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's hard to do that because then people say, oh, did I fail? Did I do it? No, it's not. Like, you look at your success over like a 10-year span, not like year on year on year. The same way you wouldn't look at like, oh, I failed in January because I had a negative month. That means nothing.
That is true.
It's the same things, and I'm glad you made it today as well.
No,
it's going to be a 6-day. Likewise, bro. There's a lot of new faces as well. So if you see anyone being a little bit awkward, like a couple of people have already come over to me like this is their first event and they don't know anyone. So I'm like, fuck, that could be quite daunting. It'd be daunting for me.
Yeah, of course.
I'd be like, who the fuck do I talk to? So
everyone's quite friendly anyway. So.
Yeah, it's Falcon, isn't it? Like, they know.
You're pretty new though, no?
Yeah, I am. September 26th I joined. Just gone.
Wow, you're doing great.
Did you
considering it.
Yeah.
Did you not notice?
No, I thought it was experience. I swear, man.
You've been here for like 3 years. You can't spot like someone's been here for 2 months.
It's a good exercise.
No, but how you found like the past 2 months?
I've loved it, yeah. And the higher time frame stuff. So I've been taking trades on M15, H1, H4 daily. So like I said, I've been here for 2 months and I've done all of it.
When I see Mark, it's outstanding. Not only the way he carries himself and the crew carried himself, it's within the content as well. You see, like, he actually cares. It's not that he wants you to get to just a little bit of level, shout out Falcon and then leave you alone.
Have you made like good progress?
Yeah. Past phase 1, past phase 2.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, but it's just normal.
You can't just land that on me like that in the middle of it.
It's normal,
You just passed phase 1 and phase 2.
Past phase 1, phase 2 with the hybrid trading model. That was within 10 days. I'm good and I've got the confidence, I've got the skills and I did it in the right way.
For me, it's achieving for next year, 2026, is to pass the fund. That's something I feel confident in. To my golden numbers, it's 260k.
Okay. It's totally doable.
It's when you see other people trading like big amounts of capital, bigger capital than you, it pushes you and sets your standards way higher. Because before we all joined Falcon, we probably thought 4 figures a month was a lot from trading. Now we're like 6 figures a month is not even that much. Like it just expands your whole mentality. It just shows you what's possible. And how can you fail when people like this around you are like, wow.
Hello everyone, can you guys hear me at the back? Perfect. So I want to start this off. I had a tough year this year. It's going to be a little bit different. This is 100% the toughest year of my life. Now it's been well documented. I've been going to see my dad every single day. He's in the end of life stage. We're very tough on a family. So naturally I'm going there and every single day, like I say goodbye because we don't know what's going to happen. And I was thinking about some memories. And as I was on the way here, I was like, oh yeah, because it's bringing it to surface. I thought I'd share it with you. So this was like a Christmassy morning. It was like 20th of December, somewhere around that time. It was snowing outside, like really, really heavily of snow. And I'm going up and down the stairs. I'm like, where's Dad? Because at this time he can like walk on a stick, but really, really slowly. And they're like, we don't know where he is. And then it's like, it's not just snow, it's like, it's snowing like a bit of a blizzard. So I look out the window, I'm like, he's outside. And he's walking on a stick, like trying to like move it out with his foot, like he can't use the right side of his body. And he's trying to go over to the garage because he's got like a mobility scooter. He wanted to go get some cigars, like he really wanted those cigars, right? But at that time, we thought, oh, he's crazy. He's, like we got to send the doctors in now, you know, because he's just not in the right headspace. There is no way at that moment that I would have gone to my brother and sister, you know, what a resilient guy he is. You know, like we just thought he's crazy. We need to get him back in. He's going to fall over. But he just had this willpower about him that no matter what, he was just, if he wants to do something, he will go and get it done, whether you agree with it or not. And I think in this industry, you have to recognize that you are going to be seen as a little bit crazy. You are going to be seen as a little bit misunderstood by your loved ones, my mum included. I remember my mum, she nearly got me to a position where I accepted a job to get out of the industry. Not out of maliciousness, but out of care. You know, like if you're a parent, you don't want your son or daughter to not trade because you think they won't make it. You just want to care about them. That's your responsibility. But what you've got to realize is that you only need one. You only need one person to believe in you. For me, it was my brother. But it wasn't the type of support that you would usually think about. It's not like, Mark, you've got this, you know, every single day, how's trading going? Like, I'm going to support you all the way through. It was more of just like, everything good? You making money yet? So like, imagine in those moments where you don't have anyone backing you all the way through, going, if you do this step, you'll get there, it'll be fine. You know, this is normal. Confusion is part of the process. You know, blowing funded accounts is part of the process. Imagine not having any of that. But it was still enough to go, do you know what, at least from an entrepreneurial mindset, he still understands that things take time, great things take a bit of a process. That is all you need. And every single one of you here, you have that in abundance. Like the mastermind was truth of that. Show of hands who's here from the mastermind, by the way. How incredible was the mastermind, that energy. So I'm counting on you guys to bring that energy today as well. But it really just goes to show that you have so much in store for you to succeed. So many examples of people that are just like you that persisted a little bit longer, they have made it work. So not only is it probable that you'll succeed, it's actually unacceptable if you don't.
And I know, honestly, I've known Mark for a very long time, right? And his attitude is always smiling. And I think an extra clap of hands for him, because this year there's been time.
I was speaking to Niall. Where's Niall? Yeah. He was talking about it's not necessarily the year that you wanted, but it's the year that you needed. Who resonates with that a little bit? Show of hands. You might have gone through something where you realize, well, do you know what? I had ambitions to trade a certain amount. I wanted these things to happen, but it just wasn't the year. But what if you needed that? How audacious of us to go, right, I want this 20-year career and I just want to know exactly when it's going to happen and when I'm putting in maximum effort. And if I don't succeed how I want to succeed that year, it's a failure. It's not. What if you really, really needed that? And you needed to prove to yourself that you could just show up, even when you're not tangibly getting the results. Like, I look at this roadmap and it's like, we've really put ourselves out here to go, we want to do all of this, but we also know that, you know, certain things take priority. We really have smashed it. And there's one thing I forgot to say that's so important. Through this tough year, do you know what I would always think about, even through difficult times? I'd think, oh, all these people, they're counting on me. This can't be the thing that derails my confidence or the way that I operate, so I have to perform at a high level. So I have to say thank you to all of you guys, because I think about that consciously. And even if I'm exhausted, I'm like, no, I need to show up. And it just pushes me more and more. So big thank you to you guys for that.
At some point you actually realize there's so many ways to move money in a very cool way that you're like, that's how you grow it, by just sometimes not paying the wrong thing off. Because it's easy to say I have no debt. It's not about not having debt, it's how you're using it. There's toxic debt, which is like you live a lifestyle that's too heavy for you. And then there's other where it's like you're using leverage. You're giving me $1 million of debt, but I have it invested in like all the best parts of the market. It's all up. You're like, no, it's not debt now, is it? It's just
free money.
It's free money. It literally is free money. Absolutely.
You know, the last meetups that we've had more people talk about And it's natural because it's human nature, but we've had more people talk about what they're doing wrong, what they need to improve, more so now this time the switch flip has been, what are you actually doing right? What are your strengths? And a question that I asked them is that if, let's say, Rakeem was a brand new trader, like an empty vessel, right? And you could give him any one of your strong traits, which one would you give him? And that gets people thinking that, shit, I've actually got a lot of good things about me that I didn't previously know about. That conversation flipped. I'm not tolerating it anymore about people saying, this is what I'm not good at, this is what I need to improve. I know it comes from an improvement mindset, but it can turn into negative self-talk. So we're changing that mindset, that atmosphere completely, because you want to make money in this game, you got to get good at what you're already good at and double down on that and you'll do way better. And then in the meantime, fix the small little mistakes. So a different energy this time.
Yeah, right, so we have 3 awards. We have Rising Falcon, we have Coaches Award, and we have Student of the Year. So Ibby's going to start with the first one.
Yeah. Right, so this particular individual, amongst many others, but this particular individual has, I would say, demonstrated an effective relationship with making mistakes, not having a problem with making mistakes, always turns to webinars, of course, but absorbs information like extremely effectively. And it was one of the quite a vast amount of people. He had a very, very good set of trades. So I was very shocked actually when I looked at it. As a compliment, I mean that if he made a mistake, he handled it really well. And trades that he was doing well, he took more of. Like the advice that we gave, he's really capitalized on it and used it very, very well. And he's just been a consistent person as well, through and through. And there's a lot of things I can say, but Mr. Jordan Wilson. Very selfless as well, which I think is such a crucial component of it. You don't shy away from helping people. You're always there to answer questions, and there's zero ego about you.
Thank you to all you guys, because it's the community that showed me the same level of support that you guys show me. They're a large part of me keeping a high flow zone, being able to help so many people, be held accountable, like Christian said earlier, being held accountable to them as well. You know, especially with like my forecast videos, I can't not do one now because it feels weird.
Yeah, and judged.
Yeah.
Wasn't someone in Discord asking? They're like, "Where is it?" And I was like,
yeah. I didn't do one for 2 days because I was travelling, and I had like 4 messages of, "Are you okay?" Yeah, first profitable year that I'm fully. Going into 2026, that I was saying earlier, all the stuff that I've written down and a lot of the stuff at the mastermind, even here earlier on the table, I'm writing all of this stuff, and for the first time, there's just 0 friction because I'm just like, I'm that person. So now it's a bit like what I see now 1-to-1 in Spain. It's now just a bit of the timeline edge that I just need to let play out and stay on the ball, and then it will happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah.
Crushed it.
For the Coaches Award, obviously, Ibby and I have a lot of back and forth on this because it's very difficult to pick a student sometimes where you're like, who really stood up and who really leveled up. But this person was an easy answer. I think we both talked about it and we were like, this is just a yes. This day I changed. And overnight, almost just magically did everything of a consistently profitable trader. Like left his old self in a previous life, kind of showed up the next day, and he's had quite the level up this year. That person is Mr. Mark Boss.
You've earned it.
But this year was like my first year where I genuinely felt like I'm proud of myself and genuinely felt it as well. Kind of got emotional when I felt it, and kind of getting emotional right now as well. But I'm just really, really grateful and at a loss for words. Genuinely, thank you.
Right, so this individual is someone who really, really works hard. I mean, a lot of you work hard, but I mean, they've had to go through a lot. So many things in their life. And if I think about resilience, I always think about this individual that will just, put in a shift, not afraid to be wrong, not afraid to take things personally, asks a lot of questions, sometimes too many questions, but they are just the walking force and epitome of no matter what happens to them in their life, they will just persist, they will succeed because they've got the attitude to do it. And they've been here from day one and they don't support Chelsea. Mr. Stonley. literally from day one, when I really think about it, Stanley was the one that pestered me to learn how to trade. I didn't have any intention to start Falcon whatsoever. So what I can actually do is give you a big thank you, because if it wasn't for you pestering me on that night out, this wouldn't have been created, because I was fine by myself.
Yeah.
But you was actually, he was the very first student, and he was the spark of, do you know what, I'm actually really passionate about transferring these skills. So you can also thank Stanley. You can take credit for the whole of Falcon. Yeah. Well, there was times where you didn't think you'd make it, right? There was times where you had the stubbornness to do it, but he almost played this story of like, oh, I've been here for a long time and I haven't really made it yet. And yet when it happened,
Falcon.
I remember, and I told you stop saying that. You know, that's not something that doesn't serve you.
Those last little tweaks to break through, and when we spoke about it, and then Abdu reaffirmed it, I was just like, yeah, I know the last little bits now, the little tweaks that I need to work on. So I feel so confident in all other areas.
Isn't that interesting, the last few things to break through, but then still having hundreds of thousands of pounds of capital?
Yeah.
But proof that you don't need to be the finished article to make money. What I'm trying to say is that even when it's happening for you, you can still have enough humility to go, oh, I've just got a few more bits. That would imply that you're not doing anything, that you're not doing well, but yet you have enough humility to, even at this, it's actually not gone to your head. You've not got a huge ego. I don't know about that, but you know.
No, I'm just an everyday bloke.
Yeah.
I love being a dad. I love the man that I've become over the last 7-8 years. When I get to 7 figures, I'm still going to be the same person who likes having a laugh, who wants other people to succeed, and seeing the growth from, because I know what it feels like to struggle in certain aspects in life and then break through. So that empathy for me will shine for you lot for when that time comes, and I know how it feels. And that's why I've got so much gratitude in life and the position I'm in now with trading and in life. And that's why I say I love this community, and I've highlighted that so much. And I think it's a great position to be in, because now I'm here when it's one of your or all of your turns of breaking through and 5 figures a month and getting closer to 6 figures a month. It's a great feeling for your own aspects of what you want in life, and then bouncing off each other and getting to a point of going, oh, I see you're doing this now, and working together and building businesses and all this sort of things together. And I think that's something that nothing else can out there that can really do, unless you fall under a small 1% of a job, which is rare in itself. And someone who's got no qualifications, I'm buzzing up on that level of 7 figures, really.
Yeah, well, Sonny, thank you for being an inspiration to everyone and never giving up. Yeah.
I'm going to head
Pleasure
off,
to see you.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations again.
Thanks
Thank you for everything you do. Really appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Right.
See you later.
I just want to thank you for putting on a great event.
Thank you, Carl.
And I
Appreciate it, man.
your efforts.
Seriously.
And Falcon.
So glad that you joined Falcon. You know?
I'm so glad you started Falcon.
From when Ibby told me about you, I just felt like this is the right place for him. But he has to find that himself.
Yeah, 100%. It has to be my own decision for it to last and stick.
Exactly. Otherwise, it'd just be temporary. And I feel like you really recognise why you need to be here.
Yeah, 100%.
Honestly.
Yeah, man.
Love it, Carl.
I'm still very young and early days.
Exactly.
So I know in the next few years you're going to get to see some serious growth.
Next year. There's no reason why you can't level yourself up next year. You just got to go with an intensity that you've never had before. You've got the accountability. Just have it in your mind. Like, right, am I performing at my best? Keep pushing myself, but don't approach it with too much judgment. It's so easy to approach it with judgment. You know, you don't need that.
And pressure.
Exactly.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Take care, man.
Appreciate it.
Reese.
Lovely to see you. Thank you for today.
Pleasure, mate. Yeah, I know. It's going to be a big year. 100%. Yeah, I want to see that this is a complete breakout year.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Because you've been on a trajectory, and then you've gone sideways, coasting, or a bit distant. I know you're doing the work. Ibby told me you're on it. But I need that year from you next year. It needs to be like financially. You need to have that breakout year. I feel like you can hit it. I know you can hit it. Like, there's no reason why middle of next year that you don't have $250,000. Like, you have the skill set, you have enough. Like, they've already told me, Tom as well. Like, the work ethic's there. It's just like those accounts catching up. I know that you're on it. Like, I don't ever think of that for a second. I just want to see you tick off those financial goals.
Thank you very much. Thanks
Smash
for
it,
today
mate.
as well.
Yeah, likewise, man. Yeah, you too, mate.
Thank you for today. It's the first time, but it's been
It's good that you pushed yourself, you know.
I was a bit nervous coming in, but glad I came.
Mate, so many people are nervous here, you know, but you just got to put yourself in those scenarios where it's like, well, if you sat at home, you'd sit there thinking, why don't I just go?
Well, it's like the Berlin one. I'm in an hour about going.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I was a bit gutted I didn't end up going.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I was just signing coming to the next
100%. But like, I understand that because you're going abroad and stuff, but local like this, sometimes you just need that first push and go, right, if I come to a future one, when I do, who do I need to be then? You know, because you don't want to be returning at an event where like your skills not leveled up that much. So it gives you that push that you wouldn't just do on your own. That's why they're so powerful. So no, thank you, mate. Appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed it today. Take care, brother. Right.
Nice to see you again,
Nice
mate.
to see you again, mate.
Mate, I just wanted to say thank you. Honestly, the last few months has been absolute game changer.
Love that.
You know, I've been going through Reward, going through the content and everything like that. Your trading recaps as well. Yeah, just probably the best moment of trading that I've had. Like,
Love that. You know what I really like is that when you came in, you've come in with a great attitude and you've not fucked around. I really like that. I recognise, even if you don't think I see it. Like I'm always watching like a little hawk. No, but I just yeah, there you go. I just recognise when people are. That's why I said the unsung heroes, like yourself. Like I know you're not sitting there doing nothing. I know you're just buying your time. You're getting on with it, and your time will come where you'll have those moments.
Because it's been like, and it actually weirdly enough in the same way, massive fucking breakthrough. This is 6 months or so.
Fucking love that.
Genuinely, like the constant positivity and like the constant like message, just keep pushing, keep trying, keep doing, keep going.
Well, you show every single time. Every single time is a meetup. I would be shocked if I didn't see your face.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know, so I recognise the
No
consistency.
excuse, you know what I mean? I just down the road, so.
Yeah, of course. But regardless, I can see that like you're on it. You're ready. Like your time is going to come as well.
Oh, definitely. I've added 400k this last few weeks.
Kept that one quiet. That's what I mean. Congratulations.
There is. I mean, the caveat is it's like it's instant, but it's the kind of thing where it's like I got my redundant a few months ago, and I was like, well, I can just go back to like the safe thing, just go get a full-time job. I just bet as much as I fucking can. Kind of buoyed by all the content. Like I've got the results, like I can see the results in my journal, so just fucking rip it, do it.
Yeah, I love that.
Here I am. So,
well, gents, next time I want to see you leveling up even more.
Absolutely.
In the next meetup. Yep.
You know,
love it.
Dude, 100%.
Pleasure.
Thanks,
Pleasure.
man. Take
Thank
care,
you, man. Take care. Love it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Take care.
Mark is phenomenal.
Yes.
Thank you, man.
Love it, brother.
Yeah,
it's getting.
Great photo. See you next year.
Next
Mark.
time I see you, even stronger handshake. Yeah.
Yeah,
Increase the pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, jump in, yeah. The way I would see it, if you're not a beginner, because you're not, right? If you're even at an intermediate level, there is no reason why you can't have a 200k tier 2 prop firm that you make 3% profit per month, right? That alone is $5 a month. That to me should be like, that's a fucking standard you should have, even when you're not like there yet. That's your version of like, earn whilst you learn, so to speak, because it's like, it's not that difficult to get 3 to 1, like, or even finish the month on a 3 to 1. You know, so like already that's going like 60 grand a year, just there and then. Like you've not even done anything yet. So like it's so within reaching distance. That's the standards you should have for yourself next year. Right, so we are at the end of the meetup here. As you can see, we've still got pretty much a full house, but we're just wrapping some things up. But what an incredible day it has been. Lots of familiar faces, but some new ones as well. New ones that, to be quite frankly, were apprehensive. They had to really push themselves out of their comfort zone. But when they're hearing all of the stories, they're seeing, you know what I got from it today? It was that, wow, people are just normal people. Like, yes, these funded traders that are doing well, that are trading hundreds of thousands of capital, they're normal people. I'm a normal person. I come from a council estate. There's no different traits apart from like, I don't get bored easy, so therefore I can fix mistakes in trading. I'm able to keep going, but you guys can do that as well. Like you thinking that you need this special traits, special IQ, you don't. You just need to be surrounded with people that are doing what you're doing. And do not underestimate the power of these networks and the levels these guys are leveling up to. And I'm telling you now, we've already had like our record year. Next year will be an even bigger breakout. The strategy is the best it's ever been. I've refined it to the best it has ever been. And the commitment from all of these guys, second to none.